Okay, welcome to another Sunday and lesson 16. We've made it. Congratulations, you've made it to pattern 5, level 5. And this last pattern is my least used pattern, just because the way it's put together doesn't make sense in my mind a lot. Now that doesn't mean that I don't use it, and I would like to incorporate it. That's something that I've been trying to do more lately, is because, you know, even though the notes in all these patterns are the same notes in the pentatonic scale, the way that they're arranged, when you start playing them, you'll see that you're getting different sounds from your ukulele. So they all have good uses, and I've made it one of my goals to play this pattern 5 more when I'm playing. So if you look at your PDFs, you're going to recognize this format that we've used all along. It's the same. The purple notes are the notes of the chord, and then of course the purple and black are the root notes. Now you can see that you have a root note on the D string and on the B string. So that's why this one's so important, but it's just a funky monkey. The way that if we take a look at the key of E, so you have an E at the 2nd fret on the D string, and there's your E chord there that we learned with pattern 4. And then if you go back to pattern 1, so this pattern 5 connects our final, the first one, and this is the last one. So it connects 4 and 1, pattern 5. So you have that chord there, the pattern 4 chord, and then you have the pattern 1 chord, E. So it's nice as a little bridge pattern, is the way I've always thought about it. Okay, so before we start, since we do have 2 roots, I want to do a little rhythm exercise and switch between, man, that's groovy. Shake it, don't break it. Okay, so what I want to do is start with E, and we'll play the pattern 4E, double strum, and then we'll go to the pattern 1E, back and forth. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, and we're going to work our way up the neck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pay attention where your roots are at. Right there. Right there. Okay, and end it. Okay, now let's go to F. Get your bearings with F. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You also have another root there on the E string. It was there on 1st fret, 3rd fret, D string, and then 6th fret, B string. So right there, playing those 2 chords, you have 3 roots. Okay, going to G. Get your bearings. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and end it. Okay, now what's the importance of this? If you're playing, and you're playing this one, you got to associate these chord forms with their pattern. And remember, this was pattern number 4. Or if you're roots right there. There's the chord, roots right there. Played it minor for a second. And ended on A. Now we're going to go to B. Bottom, 7, 9, and then 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not messing around, go right to C, get your bearings. Roots. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go to D, 10, E string, 12, D string, and then 15 on the B string. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, go. Bad counting. Okay, so take for instance that D there, you know, and you play the other D, or you have this D here, but you know that you also have your D on the 10th, which is pattern 2 and 3. So that's the chord we didn't play was the pattern 2, 3. Pattern 4. That root. So you see how all these roots and chords, they work together to help you map out the fretboard. That's why it's been so important for us to learn our notes and our roots and our notes. So if I was to play D, you know, and I didn't like that, I'd be like, maybe I'll play this lower, or I want it a little higher, or maybe even a little, you know. So wherever you want to play, then you have places, you know, right off of there that you can start soloing. You don't have to, you know, go up here. You know where to solo from. So that's where we should be getting here, and at the end, toward the end of this, is to a real good beginner level. Okay, let's take the tempo down, and now we're going to do our exercises. And is all we're going to do is we're just going to go down the pattern and then back up and end, and then hit our 2 chords, okay, to end it. And this is let's just do quarter. And then hit the note E, E. Let's slow it down a little bit more. So it's going to go 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play the E, and then the other E. Okay, now we're going to go to F. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit the F, and the F. Okay, good. Now we're going to go to G. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit the G, and the other one. Good. Now we're going to go to A. Good. Play that A again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play the chord. Good. Now to B. Find your B's. Okay, here we go. B. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play the chord. Okay, now to C. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play the chord. Beautiful. And now we're going to go to D. Okay, here we go. Play the chord. We did. Now let's go. 2, 3, 4. And then play the chord. Okay, good. Now, practicing on your own through the week if you want. And the way that you know where to start on this one is when you make this, say, this F chord, is it starts here at this F note. So you play the chord and it actually starts here at the root. So the chord's here this way. The pattern starts here at this note and goes this way. I went into pattern 1 there for a second. And then I went right bebopping back into pattern 5. So you have those backing tracks, and I would suggest maybe you find the I'll put it in the link, the backing track in every key. And it takes us through every key, and that way it'll help you turn that on in whatever key it's in. You know, if it's in the D, which is this guy here, you know, you start it up. And then maybe you strum. Okay, so this is all, we're kind of getting to the point now where we have at our disposal these chords and these patterns, and they're all based off of the root notes. You know where your root notes are. And based off of what string it's on, you know how to make the chord. There's a root. Oh, that's pattern 2. Or pattern 3. You know, and then that was pattern 4, that was pattern number 3, and then of course you have 4. There's my root, and there's my my root, and there's my chord. So these should all be coming together now. Don't expect it to be perfect yet and totally in your mind. It just takes constant playing, constant thinking about it, you know, and analyzing where is my chord in relation to the pattern. But it's going to get easier and easier, and eventually one of these days, you know, you'll be at a play along, you know, playing what's that Hank Williams song, you know, Goodbye Joe, it's G and D, and you'll be strumming along, you know, and you know, you gotta go Bobby roll down the bio, and you'll hit that G, you know, and you'll have a, you know, a little lick that'll just be there, and you'll throw that in out of nowhere, and you'll be like, whoa, I just played a little piece. And then if you want to take the solo, you know, beforehand, it would be good to practice it up, but you have the tools now. That's the whole point about this, is you have these tools, and you've learned, you've put the time in, and you've learned where your root notes are. My G's, oh, I got a G there, I got a G there, that's outstanding. And then I'm gonna have a G, where were we at? Got a G here on the 12th string. Of course, that's a, you know. So it just takes time now in putting these pieces together. And there's going to be one more lesson. And what I'm going to do is it's going to be a lesson doing some soloing between lesson number 4 and lesson number 1, which is pattern number 1 and that pattern number 4, and getting between those two by using pattern 5 to do a little lick. So that'll be our last lesson. That's coming up next Sunday, and you'll have made it through the solo course with the ukulele. And then we'll give you a month or so to practice that, spend some time with it, and then I'll come back with, I think we're going to do the minor pentatonics and get into a more bluesy sound. And it's not near now this is the challenge for you. Keep playing these patterns between the now and the end of this course, and keep drilling them and playing along in your play-alongs. That, you know, get some songs that you guys play together as a group. If you play with friends, or even if one you just want to play by yourself, it's okay. You know, if you were doing the Cowboy Rides Away, the stakes were high right from the start, George Strait. When she bet the cards, I bet my heart. You know, and just add your little licks by yourself. You can do that too. But keep playing them, and probably the beginning of the year, get us through the holidays, we'll get into the bluesy pentatonic lesson. And it's not going to be as hard. What you're going to learn here is a building block to make that bluesy pentatonic scale, learning that a snap. So just keep playing this as you go and keep making progress on your own. But that'll do it for this lesson. We got one more to go, and then we'll wrap it up. So have a good week. Practice 5-10 minutes a day on this, just like always. And good job. You've almost made it to the end. Until next time, have fun and keep on playing.